We are just trying to fix the sound issue, and then we will start soon with our live for today, where we have a very interesting guest for everybody who will be sharing his expertise with us. Let's just do our sound check quickly. Okay, I think we have Dia here. Dia, if you can have him join with us. I have not switched off the comments as of now, so you can just comment and update us on where the issue is. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. I am inviting him again. I've just invited him. Hopefully I will have him soon. He can see my live is what I can see. Dia, Kashmira, if you guys are here, please update me on chat if you can hear me. Okay, so hi Kashmira, Dia, can you hear me guys? Can we have Vipul with us on the live so we can start again? Okay, great. So I got a yes, so that means adding him. We will keep the comments open as of now so we can fix the issues. I have just invited you. I hope if you can quickly join us. Okay. I won't be able to accept it due to some issue, but I have sent you a request, so it would be nice if you can accept the request. I have invited you. Hi.
This is better?
Welcome back. Can you hear me?
Perfect. I can hear you.
Okay, great. All right. So I think we will start from here, and instead of waiting any longer, we will start with our Instagram live. Let me just run our viewers about why we are here for, and let me give my introduction to you, and introduce you to the audience, and then we will move from there. Right?
Yeah,
okay.
perfect.
So talking about why we are here because of Sisi Jam Flat Glass India. Sisi Jam is Europe's #1 glass producer, and they are exporting to 150 countries with operations across 14 countries on 4 continents, thus establishing its global presence. They are one of the top 3 global producers of glass in all its main business lines. And with their 85 years of experience in the glass industry and their strong expertise, they hold a workforce of almost 22,000, earning a revenue of over $3 billion. So that's about Sisi Jam. And why we are here? We are here for the series called Design Reflections. Design Reflection is where I welcome, and it's my pleasure to welcome you all and welcome who we have with us, our special guest, who I will talk about after this. So Design Reflection, as the name suggests, it talks about the past, present, and future of the role of glass in the design industry, and also runs by our designer, the top designer's expertise in the future of glass in India and globally. And we talk about the expertise, the role, their experiences, and we take it forward from there. I am architect Himani Ahuja, and I am the founder of an agency called One Digital, and we make sure that we do engaging sessions and make sure that we make our business line stronger by taking design as a knowledge share platform. That's how we go about, and we are strong in architectural communication, which is our main business line. Right, so we have with us the designer who is called Vipul Soni, very renownedly, and giving a little background to the audience about you, that you're born in a business family, which was based in Gujarat, and you harbored the entrepreneurial spirit from a very young age. And prior to venturing into the design industry, you were the proprietor of a store which dealt in marble, tiles, and sanitary ware. So you do have understanding of products as such. Your unparalleled communication prowess with dealers caught their attention, and leading on to this suggestion, I feel you went on to the career in design and interior design specifically. So starting out with modest projects from 2016 to now, I think you are renowned in the design industry, and we are very happy to welcome you. I would absolutely love to know from you a little more about how Vipul Soni Designs came into beings, and how you really got into the hardcore urban city of Mumbai.
Perfect. Hi guys. How are you guys? I think everyone is doing amazing, enjoying evening today.
Right.
Okay. And thanks for listening me also. Okay. That's more important. And okay. And we started the story, something like designing something is always in our passion. Okay. Though I started my profession with my a store of like tiles and marble, everything, but still over there also we had to add a lot of concepts together. Design element was always in every small detailing along with your bathroom accessories, even your smaller mosaics. Everything was connected to your life. So later on part, I felt like when I'm doing so phenomenally in this my thing, so why don't I think next step ahead, which was my passion, which is my profession also both for designing. So being a business community, so people always want that you want to be in always entrepreneur. So Danda is something always in your brain. But eventually I thought Danda, of course, is there in our family background. But I want to do something new, something different. So which my passion is there. So how Sachin Tendulkar got so successful because his passion was cricket. So he's getting a successful. So see, my passion was designing. So I thought I would be more successful in designing rather than having a trader or importer of marbles and tiles. So I changed my story and just like move on this thing. So for me, I've been always on both the sides of the table. When I had other designer coming to me and buying stuff for me, and I was selling them, and now I'm on the other side of the table where I'm a designer and I'm buying from other people. So I know both the versions of thing, and that's the way the story started.
Right. Very interesting, honestly, to hear that. From moving from one space to another, it's like a full circle, right?
Yeah,
Starting from
perfect.
one space and then reaching somewhere else.
Yeah.
Great. And very, very happy to see your designs and, keep following you for that. However, I would want to know from you that since you were always interested into design, how did it happen that from Gujarat, you came into being of Mumbai? How did that happen? And how did you catch on to the Mumbai?
Okay. The Gujarat was my family was something which came from. I was always born, brought up in Bombay. So
Right.
for me, people say, "What's your native language?" I always say it's Bombay because
Right.
very born over here
Right.
and brought up over here. Schooling, everything was from Bombay. So Bombay is if you ask me, though we Gujaratis, but like our hometown, everything is from Bombay. So I
Great.
think so people better call us Mumbaikar rather than calling you're from Gujarat.
Right.
I know. So how you guys from Delhi? So people always have the Delhiite. So
Right.
always you're proud to be Delhiite.
Absolutely.
So same. We are proud to be Bombaya, sorry, Mumbaikar, and we're happy to that.
Right. We'll not go on to the Delhi Mumbai conversation as
Perfect.
of now. And
Perfect.
we're here to talk about glass, and we're here to talk about architecture, because I think otherwise we will engage ourselves in Delhi Mumbai.
Great.
So let's move on to knowing a little more about how that your early experiences in the field, since you have so many years of expertise, influence your current approach to how you design a project.
Okay, so now I'll cut short this story very faster.
Yeah.
Initial time, what was there, the designing was something was only essential part. But from
Right.
off lately, from last few years, including COVID time also, it's become a fashion now. So
Yeah.
designing for every second person, because people want to call other friends, relatives on the home. Initially, people used to all go outside and party or restaurants or lounge club. But now, maximum part, entire world, you see people want themselves to call each pad a lounge, your den, your house, whatever you call it, a different phase of the
Right.
story. So they
Right.
want to do, and so reason the designing has been changed to that drastically, and it's become fashion now. And so the reason that this industry became boom to that level. So how we want to change our different clothes or something, you want to design yourself the same way we want to design their own homes. So
Right.
that's good part for all the designer community. Is very good for the traders also, for dealers also. Everything is different level of, and thanks to our government, which has given India global thing. People know us any part of the world you go. People know Indians are they're doing Indian
Right.
designers really doing phenomenal.
Absolutely. Absolutely agree with you on that. So, can you share some specific moments or incidental moments that kind of came into being, and specific projects you can share with us? Like
Yeah,
these were the, important projects of your life that
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of.
Yeah, the many projects were there, of course, are there, but one of the couple of projects out there which happened in Dubai and other happened in Bombay, where we got people actually came, and there's one of the famous movie was shot on that project. So
Wow.
I'm very happy to see that Kareena Kapoor was there on my side, which I designed that, and
Right.
that the site was, I got really got very amazing response from people, and that was a turnaround 360 degree for my career.
Right.
So I thank to every of my client, everyone basically who actually saw the project, and they were, dude, this is something like this guy is coming up differently, and
Right.
I got more confidence because people showed faith in me. So that was
Right.
my project.
Right.
Cool.
Absolutely. To know that. And I think as much as, a client value add is, there's nothing else that we see if we see a project in the present
Yeah,
scale of
yeah,
it, right? So,
perfect.
okay, talking about the lasting impact of glass, talking about glass and the timeless design solutions in glass, specifically in interior settings. We've seen glass being used at various ways. We've seen glass as, a partition, which was a very cliche way of using glass, but having a rich history now that the
Mm-hmm.
glass had in shaping architecture and interior design trends.
Yeah.
How do you, kind of perceive and adapt to the evolution of glass over time?
Okay, the glass, if you ask me, glass is my moose. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, because every people over here, my designing community, my client, they tell me Vipul Soni cannot go without glass. So, for me, okay, if you ask me the marble, okay, people are fan of marble, but glass is something like, because that's a complete makeover of your house. The glass, even imagine the mirror, the glass, it shows a persona basically. The mirror, every woman, if you ask me, which is very actually passing by, she won't have glass or mirror to look at her face. Okay, that is by default. In a houses also when you design, we make sure the glass will be used in so appropriate way. And because now again one more thing I've added because of the Vastu, people strong believe in Vastu. So glasses have been used so phenomenally. A lot of places to give depth in the wall, to for example enhance the ceilings, to give the suppose when a lot of if in urban lifestyle, if it's in Bombay, in cities like that, Bangalore, we don't have huge heights. Okay, so many places we had to design the glasses in the mirrors or in the ceiling to give that depth in the story.
Right.
So glasses have changed the complete persona of designing fraternity, and people want the glasses to be, but not to be overdone. It looks more flashy, but where and when, how to put according to the direction, according to what kind of projects what you have on that, the glasses are important. Glasses have changed, have been revolutionary nowadays. Glasses, you see the designs, the finishings have been like phenomenal.
Right.
So your options become so open that whatever you can do with glasses.
Right. Right. So, are there any specific philosophy that you follow when you're, using glass in a project?
Yeah, so glasses something like, okay, so we use a lot of back paint glasses basically. So because all our wardrobes, everything, 80% of things have been like covered with like sorry, with glasses. Okay. Sorry. So glasses are something like, okay, now the interesting part is that now the glasses because the toughened glasses are there, so it becomes eventually become it's zero maintenance. People, the for small kids also, we don't have to face the problem. And nowadays, what design the glasses are available, those are all well furnishes are there, the vehicles are there, so it becomes easy for any designer to just fit it out, that finish, and and the the changes happen in a couple of days. It's totally new. The story happens.
Right. Right. Absolutely. So, in the evolving
Sorry.
that we are in, the evolving landscape of interior design trends, which kind of changes with the every movie, or rather every, day for that matter. How do you ensure that, when you're applying glass or when you're applying a product, how do you ensure that it has a timeless feel and a timeless quality with it?
The timeless quality in the field is happens to be because the trend has changed. In 30 years, 40 years, what was that has came back again right now. You see
Right.
the styling, basically, even see own glasses of yours, which was like very, the story was initial time, and now you're paying the 10 time extra money for this kind of glasses, okay?
Yeah.
So that time has been that changed. So people, the glass, the story of the glasses or the products basically, because today we are talking glasses, I speak more over the glasses, okay? So each glasses over there, the glasses which are, you can imagine the glasses which are used in Barcelona or in different light of for cathedral and everything. Those have
Yeah.
come back again because that become primarily of design nowadays. Without glasses, I don't think the project can be completed.
Right.
So glasses with have been revolution, and a part of that thing, the people accepted the old style of coming out the glasses again back, which was used in like at the age of at the time of 50 years back, which that story, that style has right now been changed to that designing aspect. You must see a lot of cornices, moldings are coming,
Right.
a French style, everything there. So that is again back.
Right, right. So the timelessness always comes into play because everything
Exactly.
coming back, like we started on with, it's a full circle, right?
Perfect,
Okay.
perfect.
So can you tell me, like, when you have a project in place, when we talk about an urban residential project, when is the time that comes for the selection of glass finishes and textures? So which phase of the project?
So it depends. For example, the project, any project which has lasting for 9 months, 10 months, a year, the projects are there. So at the time of at the left, or you imagine that 40% of the project left remaining, that time we go for the glasses selection.
Right.
But eventually, when you start the renders, initially we put the glasses in the renders, so we know what glass will come the day one.
Right.
So for clients also, for example, simple, for material also simple, and for my project manager also simple, that how to use the glasses, when the glass is going to be applied. So glasses are day one. Actually, if you ask me, the day was involved in your design. So eventually and gradually, once the time comes, the glasses have been procured and been installed.
Right, right. Great. Okay. So, can you share like your insights of incorporating custom glass designs, custom design elements that used by using glass, to kind of add to that unique characteristic to like a residential space or like a commercial space?
Yeah, so we're using nowadays lot of fabrics in the glasses.
Right,
So to give the vertical partitions or that thing, because people want something glamour and not to be overdone. So this the thin fabrics we use for people use for clothes, basically, for your, especially women, for a lot of things, for their for the for example, you got your dupattas and your chunni, what do you call it? Those things all be used in the glasses. Other thing, you have a lot of paper sheets. You have the paper sheets of glasses are there involved in that thing. The back prints are there. So glasses, what happens then nowadays to change the perception of the any wall or any partition, you can use mixed glasses along with your steel sheets are there nowadays. Engrove steel sheets with both the glasses, you can engrove the curtains inside.
right,
So till that level of glasses have been changed the story, and we use a lot of glasses. Why? Because the partitions have been used, and majorly for exterior part, exterior projects also. Lot of because the toughened glass with all the moments of glasses are there. The molded glasses are there. The moldings have been the glass moldings have been now again coming back. People using marble molding, using glass molding. Glass moldings are coming out phenomenal. Many projects right now, which couple of projects we just completed in our in south part of India, we lot of moldings of glasses.
wow,
With,
interesting, right? That's a huge new take that is happening in,
yeah.
let's say, style of design. Right. Okay. So, how do you integrate? We've spoken about. You just told us how cathedrals come into being in
Yeah.
terms of the use of extensively and beautifully that has been used, and it's coming into being even in residential spaces. So, how do you really integrate these historical and cultural elements and influences when somebody says that I want a timeless aesthetic? Like, is it really tough for you to kind of involve this query?
It's not tough. Actually, you should understand the human psychology on that basis. We just did a project in South Part, right? A couple of projects we finished South Part. The people over there, they would incorporate glass with the wood together because they are very fan of wood, and they want glasses also for glamour. So we mix the wood and glass together and make the shutters out of there, and the doors are there. The huge facades will be used with the wood in it. So what they want, wood, they love wood. Okay, we're giving wood to you. You love glass, we're giving glass to you. So for both to incorporate together is not that tough, but okay, methodically we have to just understand what the client wants and how going to look good is good on the project. That's important.
Right. But you do believe that, there's a flexibility that comes into being when, you are using a glass in any typology or with any material, right? So when working with glass, we've addressed on that it does have varied design elements that it could be made into. But what about addressing this word, which is something which is very important to the urban audience, which is sustainability? So aiming for designers to stay relevant to the context of sustainability as per, these evolving environmental consciousness that is coming into being. How do you feel that glass fits in well?
Okay, so glass. If you ask me, any climatical condition, I don't think the glass going to matter. You go to any any part of the cold weather also, or what weather, what we having urban lifestyle, what we having weather of like Bombay's and Bangalore's and Delhi, what we having and because of global warming, so so when you have the facade glasses are there, we try to use incorporate those kind of glasses where the quality, where the thermal shield control has been maintained because air conditioners are inside. So how you have to just understand because we are degree of around 24-degree inside, how to maintain the 24-degree inside with the glasses. So a lot of glasses are nowadays coming with all the UV finishings are there in that thing. We have the glasses with having 70%, 40% of UV controls are there.
Right.
So initial people used to films, but nowadays glasses itself, the company are starting designing those kind of glasses are there. We don't have to go for films or anything, which has been now old school now. The glasses have those kind of insulations are there in that
Right.
thing. So it's for, and I see nowadays how the global warming happening. So see, still in the month of October, it's going to finish right now, and still October just started, sorry, and just like half of October, and still we are so hot. Already still have so summers are there.
Yeah.
So it's only winter times are there, but winter I don't think it's getting delayed every month. So these glasses, which are going to help us for air condition inside, and so these glasses can play a vital role because people want openness also, and they want inside the temperature also to control.
Yeah.
But then comes these kind of glasses which are going to help us to control both fighting with the environment also and fighting inside heat also.
Absolutely, and I think that's a great insight, especially with global warming coming into being, how we can manage the spaces inside. That's a great take that our audience get to know about. So in your project, how do you balance the use of glass with other materials to ensure like a cohesive combination? You did talk about in your South how you've used wood with glass, but when I talk about in a different urban structure, maybe a project in Mumbai where there is lesser scope of experimenting because of the space constraint, so how do you experiment glass with other materials?
So glass is normally in urban labs always with glass because I see the concrete walls everywhere outside. In if you ask me in rural lifestyle or maybe a modern kind of story what we have nowadays used over there. In concrete, basically what happens, the glasses have been only can be used only on the wooden partitions on the walls basically and few partitions what you get nowadays in because in urban construction, what happened that all the construction in my one settings have been done. So
Right.
because the concrete's everywhere on the floor, wall, every concrete are there. The shifting of this thing also is difficult. But the glasses, where we can incorporate, we're using now the concrete with glasses. The designing comes with the concrete. We add the concrete posters with the glasses. So I know of course it's lesser. It's not like people you have in outskirts of in the country, but where you can use is something. We have the partitions of glasses with Korean mixing with that thing, glasses with steel mixing with that thing.
Right.
So basically for your facades and for wall cladding, major wall cladding use glasses over here. The back
Right.
paints and everything they use over there.
Right, absolutely. Okay, so in your, when I talk about glass, now that we've experimented with how it can be used in different projects in an interior setting, in a better scale or like an urban constrained strain. So how can we use it? We've understood that bit. Now I would like to know from you your design reflection moment. Like you've had such an expansive experience. So, in terms of, has there been, like, in terms of the timeline, has there been any time that you felt that this is my design reflection moment? And, where you felt in your working years as a practicing designer, a moment where you felt that this is where I am and this is my moment.
So for any designer who's over passionate designer, over passionate, I'm using emphasizing the word over passionate like us. So always the design what I did yesterday was the old design. So
Yeah.
always we are into that thing, something new, something new, something new. So I
Yeah.
don't think so for any designer who's over passionate, there's always this was my best one. Always the best is yet to come.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that is the story for all this, like we call it circuit people, okay? Who the brain, the people who are extra brain sometimes. So they
Yeah.
want something always something new. So for me also same story. So whatever happened yesterday was phenomenal, fantastic. Tomorrow will be much better than this thing.
Okay, great. So we will still wait for your design reflection moment. Maybe that you can say that one day this is my it. For now, we know that every day is a new day and you have a design reflection
Perfect,
moment every day. Okay,
perfect.
great. Great going for that. Okay, so as a successful designer, now I would want to know from you any advice that you would like to give young designers who are aspiring to make a mark in the industry. Any feedback for
Sure.
them?
Okay, the young designers, guys, if you ask me today, young designers are very smart, and they know entire world because they've been well traveled also. They have the perfect access to all this artificial intelligence stories, all kind of designs elements are there, which we used to design with scale with hands and everything for them, everything ready.
Yeah.
Okay, so those
Yeah.
guys are already ahead of time. First thing, what we were there, and they are already 10 years ahead of time. And for them, if you ask me, the suggestion for them is something like just imagine your design first. The more you imagine design, the more you guys going to score. Don't go
Right.
don't do copy paste of anything because those designs are there for you for reference, not for copying. Okay,
Right.
so use those designs as a reference. Don't go in that thing and imagine the story and maximum you're getting successful.
Right. Right, right. Absolutely. I think there has to be a uniqueness in every design that you do, right? And there's always time for it. So, just throwing a quick rapid fire question to you, which is going to be my last question,
Okay,
which is not something that we discussed, but yes. So my question to you would be, since, it's time of the AI, right? Everything is becoming technologically strong. So how do you see the growth of design in that sphere? Think it's going to be an added bonus, or you are still the guy who loves to do concept sketching?
no, I go with the new generation with AI because AI is something like it's futuristic first thing, and what you visualize is there.
Right,
So for sketching
right,
everything is not possible. So and it's not that it's not something like bad habit or something. But what right now the world is going so ahead to sketching we start doing will take ages to reach that level. So I always prefer the AI story, and
right,
this is going to be a new revolution right now. Always start revolution is there in this
right,
designing world, and I'm sure I think coming 5 years down the line, this will be boom to the level.
right, right. Absolutely. Okay. Thank you for coming in for this quick session, and we love to have these quick questions from you and such expansive and interesting replies from your end. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm sure that our audience enjoyed it as much as I
I'm
did,
sure.
and we will wait for your design reflection moment and hope you keep doing wonderful projects. Thank you
Thanks a
so
lot.
much.
Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us for Design Reflection with Sissy Jam Flat Class India.